Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Title: The Day the Chase Disappeared. It was a Tuesday, like any other. Teas steaming in mugs, biscuits perched on plates, and millions of viewers across the UK ready to shout answers at their TVs. But when the clock struck 5 p.m., something strange happened. No Bradley Walsh. No dramatic intro music. No familiar shot of the towering chasers. Just a voiceover that said, "And now, a special edition of Loose Women." A collective gasp echoed across living rooms, pubs, and care homes. Social media erupted like a kettle left too long on the hob. "Where's the chase?" someone posted on X, formerly Twitter. The post went viral within minutes. In Doncaster, 78-year-old Margaret Hughes stared at her blank screen in disbelief. She beat a ritual of shouting answers at the governess, and today she even prepped her best cardigan for it. "Not fair," she muttered, dialing her daughter as if she could fix it. Meanwhile, in Croydon, teenager Milo set down his revision notes distraught. He'd been prepping for university entrance exams by watching the chase religiously. "This is educational sabotage," he tweeted, tagging ITV and starting the hashtag #BringBackTheChase. Within 20 minutes, it was trending above weather warning and new Love Island bombshell. Even the chases themselves were caught off guard. Mark the Beast Labbit took to Instagram Live, visibly confused and munching on a tuna sandwich. "I don't know either, folks," he said, squinting into the camera. "Apparently, we've been bumped for some last-minute programming reshuffle. I'm as gutted as you." Theories began to circulate. Some blamed a rogue football match, others a secret royal broadcast. But ITV remained tight-lipped, releasing only a vague statement: "We're making room for special programming this week. Stay tuned for updates." The word special hung heavy, like an awkward silence in a losing final chase. That evening, a protest brewed. Margaret Hughes, now joined by 5 of her friends and a very determined Jack Russell named Clive, stood outside the local ITV regional office waving a hand-painted sign, "Chasing Justice." In Manchester, a flash mob performed the chase theme song with dramatic dance moves in front of Media City, UK. A police officer was overheard muttering, "I'd rather face a chaser than this crowd." The next day, newspapers ran with the headline, "Fury over ITV's chase snub. Britain's favorite quiz show axed for unknown reasons." Petitions flooded in. One cheekily demanded, "Bradley Walsh for Prime Minister. At least he doesn't vanish at 5 p.m. without an explanation." Under mounting pressure, ITV finally broke their silence. It turned out the chase had been bumped for a one-off special on celebrity wellness, hosted by a lesser-known influencer with a yoga mat and a dream. The reaction was swift and brutal. Even Loose Women hosts made a sly jab. "Well, at least no one marched outside the studio when we were off for a week." Within 48 hours, ITV reversed the decision. At exactly 5 p.m. on Thursday, Bradley Walsh's beaming face returned to screens across the UK. The familiar opening notes played, and an audible sigh of relief rippled across the nation. Margaret raised a celebratory glass of sherry, Milo fist-pumped in joy, and somewhere in an ITV control room, a junior scheduler learned never to mess with the nation's tea-time tradition. Because if Britain had a royal family of quiz shows, the chase was its crown jewel, and no yoga mat was ever going to dethrone it. Justice for the chase trended one last time. Order was restored.